and welcome back to Organized-ish. My name is Leela, and this is my home gym. It's been this way for about 3 years, and while I love the color and I love the pegboard, I've kind of outgrown it. And so today I'm going to be clearing everything out, reorganizing the room, and adding more functional storage. And I'm going to use something a little unexpected. I'm going to be using the garage rail systems, and I think you're going to really be surprised at how functional these garage organizers can be in other spaces in your home. Whether you have a full room for your home gym or just a small corner, I hope some of these ideas inspire you to organize your own space so you're more motivated to use it throughout the entire year. First, I'm going to clear out this room, and then we're going to get started adding the new storage. These metal pegboards have done really well in here, and I highly recommend them for a small home gym. And the only reason why I'm taking them down now is just because the accessories that I use in my gym have changed and they've gotten a little heavier, and so I need to use something like these garage storage rails just because they hold more weight. I already have a bunch of these in my garage, and I know that they're easy to install and they hold up really well, and so it was my first choice to add to the gym. I also think that they're going to add a lot more versatility because there's a lot of different sizes of hooks and different accessories that I can add on that I just can't use with a regular pegboard. To keep the spacing consistent, I'm just using one of the rails, but you can space them out however you'd like. Since this room used to be a screened-in porch, I don't need to look for any studs because all of the walls are thick wood paneling, but if you're installing on drywall, you should try to find the studs. It does come with some anchors if needed, but it's going to be a lot stronger if you can put all the screws in studs. Underneath the rail system, I'm adding this storage bench to hold a few extra small things, and I also added the rails behind our new workout system and behind our pull-up bar. I ended up selling our old workout bench and replaced it with that big machine, and I think it's going to be a lot more functional than it had been before. So now that all of the rails are installed, I just took all of my workout accessories and equipment and just spread them out across the room so I could see them. And I'm going to start adding all of the pegs and rails and shelves and everything onto these walls. It takes a little while to figure out the best layout, so don't be afraid to try a few different options or to map it out on a piece of paper so you know exactly where everything is going to go. I stocked up on a lot of different kinds of hooks, and whatever doesn't work here will go in the garage. This little corner behind our pull-up bar is such a great place for me to put all of the long-hanging things like my resistance bands and jump ropes and all of the different accessories for our weight machine. And this is just the best option for me, but don't feel like you have to have this much wall space for all of these long hang items. You can definitely fold them up, put them inside of storage bags, or just double hang them so they aren't taking up as much room. Once you've figured out the layout you need, all you do is push these pegs down and they lock into place and they are not going to move. These things are really sturdy. I have all of my lawn equipment on them, and so I definitely know that they're going to be fine in here. The main difference between these rail systems and the pegboard I had before is I can use these big shelves and baskets that you'll see at the bottom in just a little bit, and they just give me so much more versatility as far as storage because not everything can go on a peg, and so this just allows me to customize this wall, rearrange it as many times as I want without adding extra holes, and it ends up being a lot stronger than those small metal pegs. When you're organizing your home gym accessories, my biggest advice is to have everything out on display so you can see it. You're so much more likely to use the things when they're not hidden in a drawer, and so having everything out and visible is going to motivate you to actually use them more. Inside the storage bench, I'm using one of the drawers to hold all of the small accessories and replacement parts for all of our gym equipment. These little items are so hard to find when you need them, and we have a tendency to forget where we stored them in the first place. So using these Ziploc bags and labeling what's inside makes it really easy to find something if you need to replace a part or if you need to disassemble when you move. For the other drawer, I'm using an expanded drawer organizer. That way I can keep my cycling socks and my yoga socks separate. It's nice to keep these in the gym instead of in the closet. That way, when I'm ready to jump on the bike, I can just open the drawer and grab them. It's also important in your home gym space to have a place for you to drop your jewelry while you're working out. That's what I'm going to be using that tray on the right for, but you can also just use a small dish. I had put this last rail here by the back door because we keep our solo stove out there, and I was gonna try to put all the supplies here and hang them, but they're too long, and so that doesn't work at all. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna use this for. Maybe I'll just leave the hooks on there so we can hang up like a jacket or a towel or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with this. But next I'm going to clear out this mess over here and try to put this picture ledge up on this wall. I gotta check and make sure that the door will swing open enough for it, but I think that before I had our dry erase boards stuck on the wall, and we really liked the idea of taking them down and moving them around. And so I think if I put this up on the wall, then we can just lean each dry erase board on there and be able to take them off and move them around easier. Since there's 3 of us in our house that use this gem, I'm making labels for our shoes and our dry erase boards. That way we always know whose is whose and what goes where. I'm just using a standard label maker with transparent tape to make these labels, but you can get as fancy as you want. Another benefit of using this picture rail instead of just hanging the dry erase boards on the wall is I can keep my fitness journal behind my dry erase board, and my husband and my son can also do the same. So this just doubles our storage space. I am so happy with how this turned out, and the gym is more functional than it has ever been. I hope you're inspired to get creative with your own home storage, whether it's your own gym or a small workout corner, or just any space in your home. Thinking outside the box and using items that you normally wouldn't use can sometimes create really great results, like these garage organizers in my gym. You don't always need to buy fancy, expensive specialty organizers. If you want more organizing tips, tutorials, and projects like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos.